Hey ghouls, welcome back to Minecraft SMP. My name is Travis Peter, and here we are back in my throne room. So as you can tell, I'm still Queen of the Desert, as it should be. But there's just a couple things I wanted to quick show you on this server because so we've had, I don't know how much I've talked about it on this series, but we've had some issues with this server. You're going to see some real life implications. Well, in-game implications of some glitches we've had on the server. And so I just wanted to give you a little tour of some of the oddities that we've seen because we actually might be migrating to a new server. Now, unfortunately, we aren't able to transfer this world over to the new one. I am going to have the freedom, the ability to go into creative mode, and so I will be able to get everything back and rebuild my castle and everything like that without putting in all the like hours and hours of work that I did to get to this point. But it might end up looking a little bit different just because it's going to be sort of in a new location. Now, first thing you'll notice, I did get a penguin. I captured a penguin. I just named him Mr. Penguin for now, but I wanted a pet penguin, and I feel like I'm just going to pretend that this is air conditioned, so don't feel bad about putting a penguin in the desert. So yes, but I just named him Mr. Penguin so he wouldn't disappear, despawn. But let me know down in the comments what I should name him. I kind of like having a penguin hanging around my throne room. It's kind of like he's like my butler, my little penguin butler. And so yeah, let me know in the comments what I should name Mr. Penguin, what his official name. When you think of like butler names, I think it'd be cute if he had like butlery sort of names. But I have made some improvements. Of course, I've mentioned that I was going to have like a dungeon where like all my chests and stuff are. So as you can see, that stuff is complete. I've got my chest room here with just way too many fishes. Listen, I've been busy with my fish farm. You know what? I should probably get a sword out too. And then over here is sort of going to be it's just a temporary size, but this is like my workshop area where I'll be doing like the Tinker's Construct stuff and like the extra utilities 2 stuff, just all my little workshop. And then I did add a little dark tunnel over here, and this is where I haven't gone into the nether yet, and I'll probably wait till the new world before I actually spawn the nether. But this is my nether portal. Obviously you've seen a nether portal. Anyway, now out here I did complete sort of my kingdom. I filled in all of the quicksand and mud pits and everything I had out here, and everything is completely walled in and lit, so no mobs should be spawning and blowing up my house or anything like that. I've started making these sort of like designer, I don't know, they're cheesy looking, they're not the greatest builds in the world, but they're sort of like castle-y, which sort of matches like this castle vibe that I'm doing. This is where I'm going to start keeping like my different pets and animals and stuff. Like eventually we're going to get a Pegasus so I can fly around, and like a horse, which I'll have all y'all help me name. I did plant some trees. I did actually manage to get up to a slime island, and I got some like slimy grass and a slime tree and everything. And then over here I grew an apple tree just in case I need apples to make golden apples. But also, if you can see here, what's that? I got Podzol. I found a mega taiga. And then I was trading with villagers. I found a villager was trading with villagers at some point, and I got a spirit tree. So I grew it here. And there's like a little tree hollow, and apparently you can put things in there and they give you gifts. So we'll definitely be trying that out at some point. I'm gonna go sleep before I continue with the glitch tour. Amazing. What a good night's sleep. Now over here I do have a little pond, and I captured a squid and I spawned him in here, and I've named him. So this was my first sort of named pet. Oh, he's trying to get away from me. But this is Eustace. Wait, there's the name tag. Eustace, my pet squid, and he's really great. He loves to smile at me. Let's see. Oh, look at that. He's smiling. And then over here I have things that are not pets because they are all of my livestock, my chickens and stuff, so I can get feathers for arrows, and my cows, which actually, you know what? I don't really need cows for the food that I've been making. I also have a garden here. I've got some wheat, I've got some carrots, I've got some strawberries, and I've got some peanuts. And once we move over to the new server, if we do end up, it's still kind of up in the air whether we'll be doing that or not. but which is fine because I'm really behind on editing videos. I also included I kind of made a little path up to my fish farm, so that's all sort of included in one thing. Now, there's something I'm going to show you that I found, and it's pretty insane. I was like pretty freaked out when I saw it. So we're just going to teleport there because we can. Okay, so one of the problems we were having is biomes of plenty, which adds like a bunch of extra biomes, really glitched out. And so eventually the server, like all the new stuff that spawns like a few thousand or 1,000, I don't know, so many blocks out is just regular Minecraft biomes. But because of that, there have been some really weird glitches. Even if you can see on this map, there's like these straight lines where like usually like the biomes sort of blend into each other, as you can see up here. But there's like these like straight lines, and that's not a glitch on the map. That's literally how they appear in game. And maybe you saw on that screen there, but I was doing some exploring. I was just and you might be able to hear some really crazy noises too, but I was just doing some exploring, and I was just jumping around, and then all of a sudden I fell into some water and started freaking out, because if you'll see here, I fell in there, and all of a sudden I was starting to get attacked by guardians, and I was freaking out. I was like, why are there guardians? This is just a pond. Oh, I'm getting attacked by a guardian even here. But yeah, if you can see, I think if you go down here, you can see like it's just this chunk where there's an ocean, and there is a sea temple, just a random sea temple. And I was so excited about kind of having a really easily accessible sea temple. But of course we'll be moving to a new server, so oh god, I went in. Okay. But I don't know, I just think it's so cool that there's this like landlocked sea temple. It's the coolest thing I've ever seen. Look at this, trees are just floating there. Oh, I've got mining fatigue. That's really startled me. Anyway, so another thing I do want to show you, something that also scared, oh look at these guardians just coming to the surface. Look at all the guardians. Anyway, apparently guardians also attack land animals. I think I saw like guardians attacking like just regular animals or something at some point. I don't know, it was a scary noise to just randomly come across. Now when I reach this point, as you can see, it just suddenly drops off into an ocean biome, and it is a deep ocean biome. And I don't know about you, but this sort of layout here is like exactly one of my worst fears, because it's like land, all of a sudden ocean, but it's like all of a sudden deep, dark ocean. I'm like getting, I don't know why, like if I had just come across it after like traveling on the ocean and it got deeper, it wouldn't freak me out, but something about that, like I'm like freaking out doing this right now. I'm so freaking out so much I think I just spit. But it just drops off and you can't see the bottom, and the water is so dark, and so oh god, we gotta get out, I don't know why. This like coming across this in real life would just scare the absolute shit out of me. And so I don't know, it's a lot just seeing this here. Like honestly, I'm probably gonna have nightmares about it. But there's a lot of this. Oh my god, I almost walked into it again. But there's a lot of this kind of stuff where there's just these random like chunks that are just brand new things. Now, I don't know if this is all. Right now, my plan is that this is all I'm gonna film in this world until we move over to the new server and I get set up there. We're still testing stuff out. We're actually adding some new mods as well. So obviously, if you can tell, the video's not gonna end here. But the next time you see me, it will be a new world. Potentially, probably, maybe, unless I'm a liar. But yes, so also make sure I have a link to Austin's YouTube channel down below, so go follow him, please. Him and his boyfriend Cody have been putting in a ton of work on these servers, and like with it crashing and fixing, like we've had this server crash quite a bit, and I'm still poisoned, stinky from mining fatigue. I've got that mining fatigue stank. Anyway, so yeah, make sure to go follow him. I don't know if he hasn't, as of this recording, hasn't posted any videos from the series. I honestly don't know if he's planning to, but yeah, just go follow him, watch some of his Minecraft videos. And yeah, the next time I see you, in just a second for you, but maybe a couple weeks for me, I'll be in a whole new location, but potentially the same throne room if I can somehow recreate this. Anyway, thank you. See you soon. Here we go. Okay, and we're back. So, obviously it was just a second for you, but quite a bit of time has passed for me. And as you might notice, things are a little bit different. The castle you're seeing is basically the same in structure, but it looks like I've got some special candles. And what's that? A chandelier. Actually, de chandelier. We are officially moved over to the new server. I've officially rebuilt all my stuff in the creative mode, and I've done a lot of other stuff, which we'll get to, but since I was able to rebuild stuff in creative mode, see, the only rule with us rebuilding our stuff in creative mode in this new server is that we couldn't, like, give ourselves, like, I couldn't just give myself a stack of diamonds. We had to roughly use a lot of the same stuff we use, but if, you know, for decoration purposes, if we wanted to do things a little bit different, we could. I did only give myself a couple DecoCraft items. Oh, and also on this new server, we have a few new mods, which is a lot of fun. One of which is DecoCraft. We didn't have that in the last one, so we're going to definitely be making some furniture and stuff like that eventually. And as you can tell, my throne is a little bit different. I used smoky quartz, and doesn't it look like super evil and stuff like that? It just looks so cute. Anyway, there's also another massive change to my land. Because if you remember, I was the desert queen in the last world. Well, if you can tell, that's not a desert out there. Biomes Aplenty is working in this new server, and I am in a lavender. It says chaparral? That is not where I am. I am in a lavender field. There we go. Why does it think that this mountain must be in a different biome than the rest of my land? But yes, I didn't want to spend too much time looking for a biome to live in. I couldn't find a desert. And plus, this is just so much more pretty. It's just so much more pretty. It's prettier. It's more prettier. So, yeah. So the castle inside is basically entirely the same. But I figured, since I was in, like, more of a more natural area, I would do a little bit more natural builds. So I covered the entire castle in vines. Everything is covered in vines. Everything in this inside, other than what you've seen, is basically the same. I did keep so all the rest of the builds are a little bit different because I wanted to fit them more so in with the theme of this new land. Here's the story. Here's the story what I'm telling myself. The story for this series. See, I was the desert queen, but a portal opened up. And just sent me forward in time, just thousands of years. And now the entire landscape has changed. The desert has regrown, and in its place, this has grown. But of course, all that's left are the remnants of a few buildings and the castle, because the castle's like lasts forever. But of course, it's a little overgrown. So there it is. That's the story. So of course, you remember my fish farm was that little castle thing. I decided to do something a little bit more natural, so it sort of blends in and fits in, and I think it looks super cute. I'm so proud of it. So there's my little fish farm. I did, of course, grow the slime tree that I had before. Over here is our dear friend Eustace, who made the dimension jump with us, my pet squid. And so here he is in his little pond. Over here I did regrow the spirit tree, so we do have the spirit tree here. And then if you remember, I still don't have animals for them, but I built those like kind of ugly stables. Well, I did something a little different over here. So this is the little fenced in stable area. I decided to make it look really overgrown. And as you can tell, it's sort of dilapidated. There's holes in it. There's been sort of a little bit of growth inside. And yeah, so once we start getting horses and start getting Pegasuses and unicorns, they can live here and it'll be all very natural and very beautiful. Whoops. Over here, I have the very mysterious overgrown entrance to my strip mine, which I will not take you down. And I've been doing a lot of strip mining, so a lot of strip mining. So I've got a lot of stuff. I've got a lot of random stuff. I've got my apple tree with the podzol over here, and here, which is adorably lit by fairy lights, is my garden. I have started growing potatoes, just because I do want to get some poisonous potatoes. And then over here, I decided, because my chest was randomly sitting out, so I decided to build sort of the same sort of theme, this like overgrown little cave thing. And here is all my seeds and my, you know, all that garden stuff. Now, if you can tell, last time I had pens full of animals. And actually, where are all the animals? Did all my animals die? Oh no, are all my animals dead? Why would all my, maybe they despawned. But I decided to set them all free. So they're all freely wandering. Oh, they're all, for some reason, they all congregate back here, and I don't know, behind my castle, and I don't know if it's because there's more exposed grass back here, So yeah, I have my cows. I used to have a lot more chickens. I don't know where, like my land used to be covered in cows and chickens, and now I don't see any. I mean, granted, these things are really high, so maybe there are chickens. But I hear chickens. Why do I hear chickens but I see no chickens? You know, I randomly do, when I'm in my castle, hear chickens die. Oh, there's a chicken. But I don't know what's killing the chickens. Is it because they like can't? No, there's like still plenty of grass. It's not like they're starving. I don't know what they eat. I'm not like taking care of them. That's insane. I've got like no chickens. Anyway, it doesn't matter because we are on basically a plant-based diet. Not intentionally, just because that was like the easiest stuff to do. So the first thing we're gonna do is I am gonna harvest all this stuff here so we can go ahead and make some food because I need to make some food. Oh goodness, my hunger's going down. Yes, so let me quick get all this stuff. Ooh, okay, so I harvested everything. I ended up getting 2 poisonous potatoes. That's amazing. I'm gonna drop the seeds off in here. As you can see, I've got like more seeds than I will ever need. Chest room is a little bigger. I did build all this again. Ooh, I've got my monster jerky is done drying. Anyway, so we are going to plop this stuff into my produce bin. Oh wait, no shit. I just put that all in the wrong one. I put that in the animal products and not the produce. Listen, everything is very separated. Everything is very separated, very sorted. It's amazing. So the first thing we're gonna make, as you can see, I've been growing peanuts and strawberry. We're gonna make some peanut butter and strawberry jelly sandwiches. So the first thing I need to do for that is make bread. And in order to do that, I need my bakeware and dough. And dough is made with wheat flour, salt, water, and a mixing bowl. Okay, I think I already have some. Oh, there's some wheat flour. Do I not have any salt? Oh, I have a bunch of salt. And then a bunch of fresh water. Now, one of the cool things with Pam's Harvest Craft, because of course, like, you can't stack buckets of water, so they have this freshwater thing, and if you just build a well, which I did build a well, and you right click it with the freshwater, you just get a bunch of them, which is amazing. And then I think actually, if I'm not mistaken, I can just turn it directly. No, wait, how do I turn it into salt? You know what, I have 64 salt. It doesn't matter. Oh, you combine a pot with fresh water. Okay, but I should have everything. Oh, I need more wheat flour. So I think it's just wheat, right? You grind up wheat, turns it into wheat flour. Perfect. Mixing bowl, water, salt, and wheat flour. That's gonna give us 36 dough, which is perfect. And then to turn that into bread, it's just dough and the bakeware. So I need the bakeware, and that'll give me 36 bread. And then I just take bread. Okay, I have a bunch of strawberry jelly and peanut butter, but just so I have enough, I'm gonna make more. So I need the saucepan, strawberries, and sugar, which I should have plenty of sugar. Get a bunch of strawberries and get the sauce. Oh, I have 64 strawberry jelly. Oh well, couldn't hurt to make more. So saucepan, strawberries, and sugar. That should give us a bunch more strawberry jelly. And then to make the peanut butter, the peanut butter, I just need the peanut, I need mortar and pestle, and I need cooking oil, which is just made with, I believe I've been making it with seeds and a juice. I've been making it with seeds and a juicer. And so I believe I can just take a bunch of peanuts. If I put them in here, that'll give me a bunch of peanut seeds. And then if I take the juicer, which all these bakeware items I have crafted. Okay, and that gives us way more cooking oil than we will ever need. Okay, so mortar and pestle, peanuts, and no, not peanut butter. Where's the cooking oil? Cooking oil. There we go. Now I have way too much peanut butter, which is great. And now the final step, I just need to take our good old cutting board. This is a process to make food. Listen, you gotta earn it if you want it. Peanut butter, jelly, bread. Actually, do I have any other bread? I might have more bread. I have 6 more bread. Okay, strawberry jelly. There we go. And then we have a stack of 42 strawberry jelly sandwiches. Perfect. Now, the other thing we're going to make is surf and turf. And of course, as you are aware, I've been doing a lot of fish farming, AFK fishing, and I just have more fucking fish than I will ever need. So, I've been making a lot of surf and turf, which is really great, a really great use of all that extra fish. Look at this. You didn't realize you were going to get a cooking lesson. Maybe you realized it. Okay, so I just need 2 spots of really any cooked fish and a vegetable and a cutting board. It's actually really easy. So, I think I'm gonna throw, what are these? Whoops, oh, I've got some gold in there. I wonder what those cook into. They just turn into regular cooked fish? Okay, perfect. Yeah, because one of the things I've also been doing is I also built the shipping bin, which is amazing because you can take like stacks of your produce. Like here, for example, let me grab, what do I have a lot of? Raw tuna. And you just find the item that you want to sell. And so for every 16 raw tuna, I get an emerald. So look at that, 4 emeralds. I think I now have almost an entire stack of emeralds, which is insane. So anyway, I'm gonna take all these cooked fish. I think I have a bunch of cooked fish in here too. And then we just need a vegetable to do with it. So I've been making a lot of carrots. So I will take those carrots. And then just the cutting board. And so cutting board, fish, and carrots. And look at that. A whole stack of surf and turf, which is amazing. I'm not hungry, so I can't eat it. But look at all this food I have now. I have so much food. I will never want for food again. Yeah, so that's great. But yes, another one of the mods that we installed this go around on this server is the advanced combat mod. And so you might have seen other Minecraft YouTubers use this. This is where they get the obsidian armor, the advanced diamond sword, and then like the upgrades that you get, the craftable upgrades, which is like way OP. So we are actually, since I've been doing a lot of mining, I actually was able to mine a lot, and now my pickaxe has Fortune 6, so I am getting diamonds up the wazoo every time I actually find them. But we need to craft the advanced diamond sword, because it is one of the best swords in the game. It is like way too OP. It is going to make me more powerful than I will ever need to be. Because for example, you see a regular diamond sword. Well, this one has sharpness 4, but a regular diamond sword is 7 attack damage. A sharpness 4 diamond sword has 9.5 attack damage. An advanced diamond sword without any advancements is 24 attack damage. It is way overpowered. Like that goes up when you add sharpness, it goes up even higher. But to make that, you actually need a shit ton of diamonds. You just take a diamond sword and 8 diamond blocks, which is 72 diamonds. It's a lot. It's taken me a while. I've done a lot of mining. Fortunately, I now have 8 diamond blocks, so we are gonna make that. I don't want to use this because this still has all my enchantments on it, but I do have a basic diamond sword here. And dun-dun-dun-dun, we now have an advanced diamond sword. Look at that. Look at that amazing sword in my hand. Just way too overpowered. Now, I'm actually not going to start using it yet because, like I said, this sword already has mending and looting on it. And so I don't... And unbreaking. I need to start getting enchants on it, which is not something we're doing tonight. Actually, can I? I wonder if that's something I can I know that's technically 2 separate swords. Yeah, no, I can't do that. So I am going to have to work to maybe get some of these. As you can tell, I've got 69 levels because I did transfer my levels over. I was not going to leave that behind. And then I've been doing a lot of mining, mob fighting, AFK fishing. I've got a lot of levels, so I can get a lot of enchantments, which is really great. So for now, we are going to keep that sword safe in there. But another thing that we are going to do is, okay, obsidian. I am going to make the obsidian armor. Now, the thing with obsidian armor is that, here we go. Let's pull up all the chest plates so we can kind of compare. See, I have all diamond armor right now, which is +8 armor, +2 armor toughness. Now, I don't know what armor toughness means. I honestly don't know what the same is, but I don't think obsidian armor is... It has a lot longer durability. I don't think it offers much more protection. Ooh, what are these? Anyway, but one of the things it does give you, it automatically gives you blast proof too on all of your stuff, which is great. Plus, one of the reasons I do want it is because my hair is green and my eyes are green, and the diamond armor just blends in with everything. And I think the black obsidian armor will look a lot cooler. So it is actually pretty easy, I believe. Wait, I actually am not even sure. Oh no, I need reinforced obsidian. Oh, I didn't realize that. I thought it was just made with... Okay, I need 2 reinforced obsidian. Wait, I need to look this up now. I might not have enough obsidian. I was like, why am I getting so much obsidian? I don't need this much obsidian. Turns out I did. I needed 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. And now I only have 2 obsidian left. Okay, I know where I can get more, so if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go run into my strip mine where there's a bunch of standing obsidian because I come across lava pools. Anyway, that's boring. I won't show you that, so I'll be right back with 12 more obsidian. Okay, boom. I got 12 more obsidian, and it turned to no thing. Took no time at all. So easy. Let's jump back to the... Listen, that... Speaking of OP, the option to teleport is just way too OP. Anytime I find myself in like a really hairy situation, boom, teleport home. And then I don't die. That's why I still have 69 levels. Anyway. Yes, obsidian helmet. Oh wait, obsidian leggings. Why am I too short? Well, I can't count. I'm sure you watching me was like screaming at me like, Travis, you idiot. You need 14 more. Ooh. It's thundering outside. Did you hear that lightning? I don't know how loud that audio is. Anyway, I guess we'll pop back and get the last 2. Okay, 2 more. Get it. Perfect. Let's see how we look in it. Oh, we're gonna look so evil in our throne in this like, ooh, let's go upstairs and look at ourselves on my evil throne. Let's look at ourselves on my evil throne. I'm gonna look like the evil queen. Okay, also I think before I asked, yes, I think I already asked y'all to name Mr. Penguin in the comments. Also, I do want to name a bunch of the other animals that live around here. So specifically in the comments, give me a name for Mr. Penguin. But also, like, specify which name you want to do for Mr. Butler, Mr. Penguin. And then also give me just some other names in the comments, because I have so many name tags from fishing. And so I'll name, and then that way maybe these animals in my land won't despawn. We can name a bunch of our animal friends that are living here in the Lavender Kingdom. Anyways, let's take a look. Oh my god, evil queen has arrived into the future. Ooh, and then thunder strikes. Is that how my chickens are dying? Are they getting struck by lightning? Now, the last thing I do want to do, actually I'm going back down and I'm gonna put this stuff away because I also want to I'm gonna be working on getting some enchantments on this armor as well. So I don't want to wear it yet because technically my diamond armor is more powerful right now, but it soon won't be. Now, the last thing I'm going to do, have I said this already? The last thing I want to do is, of course, I've mentioned that I'm going to really start delving deep into the Extra Utilities 2 mod because one of the things that offers you is a ring, a magic ring that gives you butterfly wings and allows you to fly. And I think, well, it gives you can make different kinds of wings, but I figured since I live in such a magical, pretty purple biome, it's only appropriate that the evil desert queen from the past who now lives in the lavender and is queen of the Lavender Kingdom, queen, has butterfly wings, beach. Anyway, so we're going to be working on that, but you need a lot of power to power it. The way that mod works is that you have to sort of create sources of power. And you have to have all this standing power. God, I wish I could harness that fucking lightning. So one of the main focuses of the power I'm going to use to get to that point is water generators. I'm going to make a lot of them. However, oh, you know what? It's nighttime. Let's fast forward the time. I'm going to pop up to my bed and we're going to sleep. Oh, yes, the sky is clear now. There we go. Now I don't have to worry about something starting on fire when lightning strikes. Oh, that'd be the worst. I worked so hard on this and I can't go back into creative now. Now, what I'm gonna need to make is a water generator, but we have some steps before we can get there. Oh, here we go. Water mill. So this generates 4 GP. I'll explain more once we start making it, but in order to make that, I need stone burnt. And to get stone burnt, I need a resonator. First of all, let's make the resonator. It is 2 redstone, resonating crystal, a block of coal, and iron. And I have plenty of all of that. You actually find when you mine, if you can tell, I've got a shit ton of redstones because I always mine redstone when I see it because sometimes you can get these resonating redstone crystals. Otherwise, you can craft them, but you do need ender pearls. And so it's just easier if you have so you don't have to just go kill a bunch of Endermen. And fortunately, I've done a lot of mining, so I've found a lot of them. And I think with this, I can just press plus, and it automatically adds all this stuff in. There we go. Now I have a resonator. We will go ahead and place that there. Now to make the stone burnt, first of all, we need to power the resonator. And of course, I can't power it with the water because I need to make the water mill, but I have the resonator, which needs power. So one of the best starter ways to do that is, let's see if I can find it. Oh, here we go. It is a manual mill. And in order to make that, I need 2 polished stone, a resonating redstone crystal, and a redstone gear. And a redstone gear is just wood planks and 4 redstone torches. Do I have redstone torches? I don't think I do. Okay, so let's just make a bunch of redstone torches to begin with, because I know I'm gonna need to make a lot of gears actually. So there we go. We got 25 of those, and I'm gonna make 3 of these right away. There we go. Redstone gears. Oh my god, look at this. This is just the crafting instructional video of the century. Now, polished stone, you need like some sort of formed stone, chiseled stone or stone bricks. 4 in a row makes 4 polished stone. So that is something I've been keeping in mind. So I have been turning a lot of that cobble I've been getting into stone bricks. And so, oh, I don't actually need this. Okay, so let's get like half a stack of polished stone, because I know I'm going to need that. And so then, there we go. And now we've got a manual mill. And so how this works is, it doesn't have to be next to it. Actually, all this energy is wireless, and it's clean energy. Imagine that. So of course you can see the grid power is 0 out of 0. That means 0 is being used, and there's 0 power being generated. However, when you write, as long as you're standing here, ooh, is that a glitch, or is that what that's supposed to look like? That might be like a little bit of a glitch. So as long as you stand here, manually turning it, I think that's supposed to turn, not glitch out like that. But you know what? It's working. It creates 15, but once you stop, the power goes away. And so we're gonna stick the polished stone in there, which requires 0.04. Okay, there we go. And so as you can see, it's powering it. And so it is currently turning that polished stone into stone burnt. And so I will let that happen for a minute. I will let the matrix glitch. Listen, we went through a vortex in the future. Things like this, to the future, things like this are gonna happen. You know, that's just what happens. Oh, I look like garbage. I'm sorry. I have been putting in so much overtime at work, which is why I haven't had a lot of time to like do stuff and record stuff and get everything situated. Listen, so I apologize. I promise I'm okay. I'm doing okay. No, don't leave any comments. Is everything okay, Travis? Everything is okay. She's just tired. Okay, so we've been running that for a second. We gave us enough time to make 4 stone burnt. Is that all? No, I need 6. Okay, never mind. We're gonna have to wait. Eventually, we are going to have, like when we have the other sources of power, like especially the water mills, that just runs continuously. So you don't have to manually activate the power. I'll just have enough, as long as I have enough power to run the machines that I have, then I can just throw the stuff in there and it'll just go. It'll run off the power that's already being powered. And it's clean energy. It's an infinite source of power. So once I have those water mills, I'm going to be doing great. And I'm just going to build stacks of them. You'll kind of see what my plan is here in a minute. Okay, that should be plenty. Now, in order to make the water mill, it's 6 of those, 2 redstone gears, and a resonating redstone crystal. Okay, there we have a water mill. Now I am actually going to, I need a bunch of water. Can I fill my buckets from this? Oh, sweet. Okay, and one of the things I'm gonna do with the towers is I am going to make them very colorful because we love bright colors. And so I did, where is it? I did make a bunch of magenta concrete powder. So I think I'm gonna build a ton of towers. And so I think they're each going to be a different color. I don't think I'm going to take the time to like make them rainbow or something. No, that's just too much work. That's more work than she has time for. Look at her. Look at her. Does this look like a person who's got time? She ain't got the time. And actually in the next episode, I think I'm going to build the DecoCraft bench and we're going to decorate my bedroom. So let me also know in the comments what you think I should do with my bedroom. Oh, look it. The cow wants to come in. Can the cow not pass through the ethereal glass? I suppose that makes sense why the penguin hasn't got out. Sorry, Mr. Cow. Sometimes the cows like to live up in my cherry trees. Or cherry wood trees, excuse me. And then, so here's the center. And then I believe I can put this here. Now, I need to, excuse me, boys. I need to make an infinite water source. Oh, all y'all cows are so in the way. Okay, perfect. Okay, so first I need to build the outer part of the tower. Now it is of course concrete powder, but if there's gonna be water, so it will magically turn into beautiful, beautiful concrete the second I put the water down. Now, one of the ways that as you can tell, it's not currently generating any power. It can only be flowing water, so I can't just put a bunch of standing water around it because it does actually generate power per side. So it has to be water that's flowing next to it. But there is a trick with this one to actually get 16 power points out of one thing. Is you put one over here, wait, and then one over there. There we go. Okay, so as you can tell, because on this side, it depends on how high the moving water is. So because as it goes down, like lower, it generates less power, I guess. I don't know. You can watch all sorts of tips about it on the internet. Anyway, I watched some tutorials. So if I have huge towers of these, I'm gonna have so much power. I'll have so much power. I'm gonna be drunk with power. Now, of course, the middle, we're never gonna see the middle, so I'm just gonna I have too much dirt. And so we will just stick a bunch of dirt in between. So yeah, they do take up a lot of space, which is why I'm doing like sort of the whole tower thing. Oh no, but these layers will not turn into concrete because they will not touch water, I just realized. Oh well, that might actually look kind of cool. So yeah, so then the next water mill will go here, then we'll build up, and then another water mill and go up. I might put some, you can also make, if you can tell here, some solar and lunar panels, which generate power whether the sun or the moon is out. So I might put some of those up on the roof, which I can get to really easily now because of these vines, which is really great. I don't know if that means mobs can climb up here now, but there shouldn't be. Hopefully the cows don't climb up here. But I think I'm actually going to go ahead and end this episode here. We did a lot today. We've gotten a lot accomplished. Let me know down in the comments, of course, a name for Mr. Penguin, any other names you think I should give to some of my cow friends, my sheep friend, any chickens that are left. And yeah, I think in the next episode, we will decorate my bedroom. I'll get some deco crafts, so this will be a lot cuter of an area. And maybe we'll go on an adventure. I need a Pegasus. I definitely need a Pegasus. I do not have a Pegasus yet. But yeah, make sure to like this video, click subscribe. Also follow me on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/TravisPeterGames. I stream once to twice a week, and so we can hang out live in the chat and get to know you a little better. And that's everything. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.